Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, and I hope third time's a charm because I have tried to use one of these 16 by 20 inch matte black canvases that are pre-primed twice now, and I've had some good luck, as in really cute paintings and fast videos, but I haven't done what I planned to do even since the first one, which was to use my basting brush. And this time I have to promise myself, no matter what happens, that I'm going to not stop. Oh, even as the words leave my lips, I'm not sure if that's possible. So, the first one I used black. This one I used black and gold. And I think I'm going to put some white enamel. I think it's white gloss enamel. And just coat the background, and then I will use the paint that I had set up. I know, I liked it too. It's a really, I recommend the OXO omelet turning spatula for more reasons than just this, but this is one of the main ones. Oh, I like those little white lines in the background. I might have to leave those. Or not. Alright, so we got some great cells. I used up my paint. I've got a background. And if I leave it not my favorite thing, then maybe I'll do what I'm supposed to do. Which is going to be taking my dustpan with paint that I had in there, and I'm going to put, what is that lump? No lumps allowed. Goodbye, lump. The wind is brutal today, so I'm going to do that for now, and I'm going to add, so there's neon from Artist Loft, there's minty green from Folk Art Color Shift, there's Prussian blue from whoever knew, I don't know, they all work. There's a little bit of enamel, there's more color shifting from Folk Art. I'm going to throw, what am I going to throw in there? Something else. I think what I really want is this orange I made up, which is mostly 24 karat gold. Deco Art Americana, with some of this color shifting orange that I've just started to enjoy using again. And I am going to, is that the enamel? No. I'm going to take the enamel, the black gloss enamel from Folk Art. Am I? Maybe I'm not. I want to. And I think I have enough paint in there so that I don't have to cover everything. And I know I said I'd use the basting brush, but there's no guarantee that that's actually going to happen again. But fast videos might work better for me since it's interesting. I'm trying to convince you guys to watch the videos longer because I don't have very many viewers from my 86,000 or nearly 86,000 subscribers. You know what I want in there? I want some white in there too. And I've got some beautiful cells. I'm going to let all that go to the front. Going to ribbon dribble my way to heaven, and I see that I do not have in my own mind enough paint, and I wanted some more orange. I don't want to put it in there, but I do want to put it in here. And now it's not coming out. Come on, please come out. That's twice in a row. Foiled by paint bottles. Again, and there goes my edge catcher. Alright, let's hope I can get this back on here in a timely manner without spilling it, because there's a lot of paint in there right now. And I want even more of the blue that I have, which was a color shifting Folk Art blue. And then I put unicorn spit, which is just a wood stain. And some white goes in there too. And then all that's going in there. And here we go again. See if I can get some orange to come down right there at that edge. I like randomness. I love abstract art. I'm totally an abstract expressionist. There is no doubt about it. I'm just going to keep adding colors I like. And this is another color shifting paint from Folk Art. And I'm going to take the rest of the color that I left in my cup. What I really want to do is this. Push all that toward the front. So I have a much better chance of actually getting it out. And like I said, I love the random patterns. And I haven't quite got to the point where I'm ready to use the basting brush yet. But I am going to use the paint that I've got in my dustpan. And that's just so spacey and surreal. And there's none of this paint that I shouldn't be allowed to use, even though some of it's getting a little funky. It's all making incredibly cool contrast. And I could add some white in there if I wanted to, but I don't really know that I want to. What I do want to do is find out what the basting brush is going to do. And use up my paint as best I can, because there's a lot of expensive stuff in there, which reminds me, if you watch the videos longer, you help me out. At no added cost to you, you shop the Amazon link, and that helps me out too. I can see these cells forming from having had the enamels in there. Doesn't even matter if it's the same color. Okay, so here goes nothing. Oh boy, do I really want to do this? I really don't want to do this, actually. Maybe I'll look in here one more second and see if there's anything I really want. I like that orange. Question is how to get it out of there. There, I got some. It's not hurting my feelings any to rescue my paint either. It's really, I like it. It's a really cool piece. I'm going to get rid of that into the bucket. I've got all kinds of cells coming up, which makes me think maybe a little hit and run on the torch before I do anything, and I can get away with it. Oh, I'm never going to use the basting brush. I could use chain too, and I don't want to do that either. So, okay, so force yourself, Priscilla. Let's do a little bit of this. Oh, I got a heart there. I'm not going to do that. But just put a little gold down in places and see how I feel about it. Let's just go really easy. Obviously a little texture never hurt anybody. Maybe. I'm so nervous. I can't even believe it. You can always add dots. White dots might be neat. So far so good. I haven't done any real damage yet. I still want some white, and I think the white I want is the white pearl. I just want some dots that I add. I'm loving the cells back here. Alright, well that's caused basting brush. I got some great little patterns here, there, and everywhere. I'm quiet because I'm focused. I'm really trying to channel what should happen here, and I like so much of what's going on, it seems like it might be dangerous, a dangerous thing to do. You can always use the side of your basting brush and then let it spread out. I wonder if I want some more orange. I've got 5 minutes left, and it would be okay to finish sooner than later, I think. It's an extra big nozzle tip, so I gotta be a little careful. I like that. That's fine. I want to use that blue that isn't really a color shift but has a wonderful deep tone to it, but unless the paint is really thin wherever I put it, it's not going to work because it tends to disappear. So let's just give a little bit of it there and see what happens, cautiously. Don't want it to sink away. There, I'm just loving some of this. Most of it, actually. Trying to be very judicious with where I choose to add more elements because it's already pretty busy. So, maybe I'll do more basting brush. Maybe I should just start with a black background and put the contents of the dustpan down and not fret too much. I could tip this, but I don't have to because I use GAC 800 by Golden in all of my paint mixtures. And the GAC 800 is meant to keep the paint from cracking when it's heavy, and it does a miraculously good job. It's expensive, but my recipe below the video under Show More will share with you that it only requires to start with 20% GAC to 2 parts GAC 800 to 8 parts color, and then you double the whole mixture, so it only winds up being 10%. The rest of my mixture is Floetrol and Decor pouring medium. I just love the weird shapes in here. Like, totally. Sound like a valley girl, like, totally. Yeah. So I'm a big fan of dustpan dribbling. Less a pour and more a dribble. I got little dendrites coming. I hope I get to keep some of that blue. That would be really nice. Do I want anything else in here? The idea is that I like, this is a color shifting purple and it's fabulous all the time. And maybe if I put a few of those up there, oh yeah, I like that. Where else? Just everywhere else. Lead the eye around by those one little, yes, you want it to be there, you can be there. Just some abstract expressionist fun, and that was fun. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for all the contributions you've made to keep me painting and keep me here at YouTube so far. Really appreciate that. I could still use your help, and there's all kinds of ways to give it. Watching the videos longer is like the absolute best one because that tells the YouTube algorithm to place me places where more people can find me. I don't think it's working like it should. I think there's reasons for that, and I'm not going to worry about it too much longer. I may not be here forever, but I'll make sure you guys find out where I am if I'm not here. And I will keep my channel open, and I will leave my videos as a library, so I wouldn't fret too much if I were you. But if you want to help keep me here and help me earn some art supply money, then there is a drawing every month, and there are 15 paintings in this month's drawing. And if you donate $10, you will get a receipt from me, and if you happen to win, you will be able to choose 3 of those to keep or to give away. Instant presents. Can't beat instant presents for 10 bucks. It's well worth the risk. There's almost never more than 20 people in the contest, so the odds are very, very good for anybody who decides that they'd like to help me out, and I so appreciate it. The Amazon link underneath the video, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that, but I'm not minding it either. The Amazon link underneath the video, the first blue link, under Show More, has the AXO omelet turning spatulas and the Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas, and a whole lot more really cool stuff on list number 1 for fluid art. I think it's just called fluid art or fluid acrylic pouring. Anyway, so what else should I tell you? Check your notifications are on. Thank you for subscribing. I have 2 books. One is called Because I Can, and the other one is called Unlimited Possibilities. They are both on that Amazon link, should you want to check them out. Teespring Clothing is under the video, and that has all over print leggings and all over print t-shirts and a whole lot of other cool stuff. I would love to have your thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. I would really appreciate it. If you want to check for Facebook groups, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group is for students. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and More is where I've put my posted artworks even before I was doing pouring on Fine Art America and Pixels.com since 2013. Yes, I did that, and no, I don't mind. What else? I give art lessons at the house. My email address to contact me in that regard is underneath the video. It's EASPB, the word gallery spelled out, at gmail.com. And I do sell my artwork, and I need to sell some in order to keep things rolling at YouTube, because overhead is not inexpensive to keep doing this, and I really appreciate you guys helping me, like you wouldn't believe. And I love you very, very much. And I tell you all the time. So, check for tomorrow's video on my channel on the community page, and while you're there, notice that on created playlists I have 10 lists of 100, 1 list that's being populated, and 13 lists that are of genres like orbs or abstracts or dustpan pours, which this will be in, or what else, landscapes, fantasy, gardens. There's a whole lot of stuff there that you might want to look at. So I just had a ball with you. Thank you. You guys inspire the heck out of me. You got to know that. And keep letting your hair down. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Hopefully tomorrow. Binge watch, would you? I love you guys. Bye. Priscilla out. I'll see you anon.